Hey Aries, how's it going? How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. If this is your first time checking out Tula Divine's channel, what is that? My name is Amy. If you are returning back to my channel, welcome. Great message, Aries, to say the least, for you guys for September 16th to the 30th. So with that, let's get started. We're going to start off with your oracle cards. So a couple came up today, so we're just going to dig into this. So the first angel is Fiona, and she says, now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. That is beautiful. So for those that have been calling out to the angels, for those that have been calling out to the spirits, to God, just anyone in the higher up, I feel like that's just validation. That's just confirmation that your help is coming towards you. Your prayers have been answered. So just keep hanging on tight. Keep having that trust and keep having that faith. All right. So the second card is Francesca. What do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. So keep negative thoughts out right now. I know that that's easier said than done, but what I feel like is when you're about to think about something negative, try and think about something positive. Yeah, because I feel like, and I know that's hard. I know that that's hard. I know that it's like not everyone can be positive. I'm not positive all the time. I tell you that for sure. But I feel like, you know what? This is a different period for a lot of us. And I feel like Aries is in this place where it's like, wanting to do more, wanting to be more. And I feel like you've been so focused and so on track that you now are like kind of waiting for that negative moment to come pop back in. But you create what you are. You create what you call in. So just keep positive for the second half of April. All right, guys. So the third one says Bridget. Cautious is warranted. Warranted. Look deeper into this situation before proceeding further. So that could be for a relationship or that could be for a job. Be careful for the second half of April. Whatever situations you come across that don't feel right, now is the time to listen to your intuition and watch the red flags. So moving along, hopefully those angel cards resonated with you. So moving on, Aries, I feel like for some of you, you're still bound and tied to someone. I feel like it's a relationship that you might not even be in, but you still feel connected to this person. You still feel like for whatever reason you're attached to them or they're attached to you and you can't cut those cords. Spirit's like, well, why can't you? Like, you are keeping this person in your life because you're doing it. You know, it's so easy to just say, you know what, you're not working in my life anymore. I don't want you in my life anymore. It's time to go. I mean, unless you have kids, then I can see why the card's coming up that way. But it's you guys being in this place of saying, you know what, you may feel like you have no way out right now with this Eight of Swords, but you do have a way out. You do have a way out. Maybe you feel like you are, okay, so just bear with me, but maybe you feel, Aries, that you are nothing without this person. I don't know who this is for, but that's what's coming up. You feel like you're nothing without this person. You feel like you need this person. You feel like you're never going to find someone better than this person. So it's like some of you stay in these unhappy situations because you're afraid of moving on and kind of afraid of being better, which is kind of weird. But I kind of understand that in the same point why the Eight of Swords is coming up. So it's like Spirit's coming through and saying, look, I know that you're afraid. I know that these changes are scaring you. I know that you may feel like you're not going to find someone new. But when you release the past, when you release the people that you've been holding on to for fear that no one else is going to come through, you're going to see so many new doors open up, Aries. You're going to see so many new opportunities open up. But you got to stay focused right now. You got to stay grounded. You got to love yourself. a lot of you could just be in the state where you're just carrying so many burdens. And I feel like these burdens are definitely like stuff that you carried from the past. So it's like your shoulders, you like, they feel so tight right now because you're carrying everything on them. And Spirit's coming down with the 10 of Wands and saying, like, no wonder you guys feel this way. No wonder you feel like you have no one. No wonder you feel like you have to stay stuck in these low vibrational places. But you don't have to. You know, you can start delegating responsibilities to other people that are in your home. If that's the case where you feel like you do everything and no one helps you, well, then you can start delegating chores or however for other people in your household to help you. That's one message. The second message is, you know, the minute you cut ties with this person, the minute you you get away from this person, things are going to be so much more better. You're not going to feel like you're carrying on those burdens anymore because they're going to be lifted off of you. But in order to even start any of that, you need to let go. You need to tell yourself that you deserve more. You need to tell yourself that you want more. Aries, the Four of Swords is coming up. So that's you guys going into rest mode. That's you putting the swords down. That's you being able to recharge your energy because for some of you, you're really burnt out. You really feel and I just heard the word crossroads. So you really feel like you're at a crossroad because you're like, if I go that way without this person, then who am I? And it's like, if you are too afraid to go a different way because you don't know who you are without this person, then doesn't that say something? If you don't know who you are without a person attached to you, then that means that you need to rebalance yourself somewhere in life. Like you have been putting your time and your energy in too many people and not in yourself, Aries. So it's about taking that rest period. It's about cutting some ties. It's about knowing that the weight that you feel on your shoulders is probably from past experiences that you haven't let go, probably from current experiences that you're going through that you need to sort out. The Hangman is also up here, so that tells me that you guys need to let go again as well. So there's 3 cards up here saying that it's time to let go of something. So whatever that means to you, but it's this need to see this whole situation that you're going through from a different perspective. Are you going to go through changes if you leave this person? Yes, 6 of Swords is here. But you can see how she gets in the boat and she's going into that water, and that water is calm. Right now, some of you are on a really pathway to... You're on a pathway to feeling defeated. If you stay where... It's like, if you stay where you've always been, Aries, you're going to get the same results you've always had. And I feel like some of you have gotten to this point where this is not even going to resonate with you because you're like, you know what, Amy? I've already been through this. I've already passed this. And that's fantastic. That's fantastic. That's great. Then maybe the second half of this message will resonate with you. But for the first half, I'm just feeling like someone needs to let go of someone. Someone needs to take those chains off, cut those cords, cut those ties, get the rest, you know, go into thinking about what it is that Aries wants right now, not what everyone else wants. What does Aries wants? Because this situation is just weighing you down. It's making you feel like you have no other options or no other way through. And I feel like, again, some of you are getting in that boat. Some of you have gotten that boat a while ago and you're enjoying life. You're going after the things that you want because the other cards are up here telling you that. And then some of you, again, it's kind of like this feeling of, but if I stay here, it's comfortable. You know what I mean? Like if I break up with this person, if I leave this marriage, if I leave this job, then what do I have? And it's like, you have yourself. You know, and I know that's harder to kind of take in, but it's like you have yourself, you have a chance to rebuild what you want and to be genuinely happy. Because right now, some of you aren't happy, but you stay because you feel like you're not worth something else. Or you stay because you feel like nothing else is going to come better. Or you stay because you feel like, well, if I leave, then I'm starting from scratch. Well, wouldn't you rather start from scratch and be happy than to stay and be miserable? I mean, I guess the choice is yours, but that's what I hear. I feel like some of you just got in that boat, like I said, and you're rolling right off. You're not even looking behind you. We have the 8 of Cups. So yeah, you're not looking behind you. You're on that new path. You're like, you know what? I left all of this long ago. So Spirit's just coming through and saying, you know what, you walked away, you listen to your gut, you listen to your intuition, you let the cups behind you fall that needed to fall, and now you're working towards what you want. And that's fantastic for those that are doing that, Aries. But for some of you, you're still in question. You're like, do I stay or do I go? And Spirit's like, I don't know how many times I tell you, how many signs I'm giving you that whatever you've been doing, you can't do anymore. The Three of Wands is up here. Move forward. No, it's not a time to look in the past anymore. It's a time to look forward. You know, what you guys have left behind has no value or worth. It's just memories. It's just a lesson. So I feel like Spirit's coming ahead and saying, you know what, continue to moving forward. You're going to have to make a choice or make two choices or have two offers. But you need to sit down with yourself and ask yourself, which one is going to bring me emotional fulfillment right now? And I feel like, guys, seriously, whatever path you choose right now, it's going to bring you emotional fulfillment. It will bring you emotional fulfillment. But either path you choose is going to be full of challenges. It's going to be full of obstacles. Life is full of that. It doesn't matter what you do. You're still going to have lessons that you need to learn down the road. But I feel like it's all where you guys want to be. Some of you financially might be going through some hard times right now, so it's all about balance in that perspective. But at the end of the day, like, you know what you want, Aries. And if you don't, it's about listening to yourself and finding that out. Like, what do I want? And how can I start to work towards that? You guys want to I do feel a sense of huge control right now. Like, you do want to bring the power back to your life. You do want to own your own shit. You want, like, it's really looking deep and finding the strength within you and just to empower yourself. Surround yourself with people who have the same goals in mind, ambitions in mind, if that helps you. Change friends, change scenery, go on vacation, do what you need to do to recharge yourself, to reground yourself, to become a better version of you, Aries, because that's what's coming up. That's the message. All right, so your angel cards for more guidance say to reconsider and to trust. So, you know, reconsider your options, reconsider where your life is headed. Trust that Spirit has a plan for you. Trust the universe has a plan for you, because, again, everything that is happening to you guys right now is happening to you guys for a reason. So here's your oracle card. So it says perfect timing. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are ripped for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. That's very beautiful. Okay. This card means that you need to take certain steps before your prayer can be fully answered. The angels say that now is the perfect time to act. They will guide you along the way. Sometimes it's not so important how we approach a situation, but that we put energy, action, and intention into manifesting what we desire. Once we take the first step into the direction of our desired outcome, the universe then gives us additional help. Exactly. You got to take the first step. You got to make that decision. Any blocks in the past were because the timing wasn't yet right. And, you know, and maybe just to throw it out here, maybe you do leave the situation that, you know, you've been contemplating. You know, maybe you do leave that marriage. Maybe you do leave that relationship. Maybe you do leave that friendship or that job. And for the first couple weeks, you self-doubt, like, oh my God, did I make the right decision? And then you just get into this frame, or like a frame of mind, or like a peace of mind that, oh my God, I am so much happier since I did that. And that's what I feel like is coming through, Aries. It's you guys getting to the point where you just got to trust in the process, because I feel like everything is going to work out in your favor. All right. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm sending you guys all love and light, positive vibes, Aries, and I'll see you guys in October. Take care.